Alright, hey guys, what's up? So today I have a different video. This guy right here, I'm assuming he commented on my last video about the forehand, why it's dangerous to focus too much and on the forehand lag and wrist snap only. So you should check out that video as well if you don't know what I'm talking about. He commented that and asked if I did any analysis. Now, usually I wouldn't just analyze whoever commented on one of my videos, but since he was my first comment, I decided why not? Let's commemorate this and do something special. So here's a link that he sent me and of him hitting, and I'm just gonna go through it and say what I think right off the bat. So it might not be anything like extremely deep, but we're gonna try our best to just go through this video and give some advice. So here we go. Oh, it's loud. Turn the sound down. All right. Okay, so right off the bat, I see that you don't split step, and it's very important just to have that habit, right? So there was a little split step, but usually when you're in the middle, like right there wasn't a split step. The split step doesn't have to be too high, right? But it's pretty important, especially to keep the rhythm of your footwork, and obviously it helps you react to different balls. So if you're playing a match or a set, have that habit down so you can change directions and you have that timing. The split step not only helps you react, but you split step right before your opponent hits, so it gets you ready and it gives you that rhythm of how the rally is going to end up. So we're going to let's look at the strokes a little bit now. I'm looking on two monitors, so I'm just switching back and forth. Okay, so you have a shoulder turn on both strokes, but what's really obvious, what I see at first, is you don't really turn your hips that well, especially on your forehand. When you get into an open or semi-open stance, you're not really engaging your hips. Like your shoulders are turning, like right there, that shot that you just hit. And this one too, see, that's why you're not able to get power on the run. When you're running, you have your hips load and turn. Like that one was slightly better. And when you set up even semi-open, your hips have to turn. That's what we call like loading, right? So it's not just the upper body, you have to add hips into that. So that lets you really shift your weight into the ball. After you load into this like position, you can really shift your weight into the ball then. Because if you're just turning your upper body, it's like you're rotating, trying to get speed, but you have no base. So sometimes like you feel like you're trying very hard and the ball ends up empty. And on the backhand, it's a little more natural to turn your hips because more closed stances in general. But that's one thing I see right now that you could focus on right away. Yeah. See, on a move like that, even though you're going around the ball, you're going inside out, you have to get your prep, turn, and load as you're moving out, right? As you're moving away from the ball. So I think we can talk about some of the stroke mechanics. There's quite a bit, but a lot of it's going to be a process. See, your backhand drop is more relaxed than your forehand. You have a slight hitch like here. When you prepare, let's see, camera. Okay, when you prepare and you turn, right, and here's your backswing, you drop the racket by letting it relax and it just automatically drops. It'll just drop as you relax your hand, and then you engage your rotation and everything and the swing happens. So the racket ideally, like especially at this level, you're not going to do too much try to manipulate the racket, like get tight like this and try to spin your, like if you get a better contact, you'll actually get more spin. Then it'll just depend on the racket path. Like the swing path will determine spin more than if you're using, like flipping your racket or using your wrist too much. That being said, your follow throughs on both sides, that was better. That one was much better. But in general, from what I see, your follow throughs on both sides are pretty tight. You tend to, like on your forehand, you go here and then you snap across here, right? After that swing, like part of it is you don't have that weight shift, so you have to kind of like ball through. But after you get your weight shifted in, try to go just let your racket go through and finish. Don't keep it like this. And backhand too. I think it'll help both sides just for you to get some extension. But yeah, your body's not exactly lined up to the ball correctly when you hit open or semi-open. When you hit closed, it's slightly better. But I think this will really, if you focus on that, the stroke will look more natural right off the bat, assuming you do it right. Right. So yeah, like forehand, your arm gets disconnected from the rest of you on certain shots, and you tend to hit very close to yourself. And I guess that that produces that really short wipe because you're so close. You don't give yourself room to extend. So you could be a product of spacing. Like your stroke could be a product of spacing, or spacing could be a product of how you hit. It's one or the other, but they do affect each other. And those are the first. Yeah, I think those are really good things to focus on to start with. When you run out wide, you should face the direction you're running. Like you're running wide for a forehand, just face the side fence, right? And your racket's automatically prepared because you have to turn everything towards that direction in order to run there. And people don't realize footwork especially footwork out wide, can sometimes be as easy as you're just turning and running there. Okay. Yeah. So generally, your backhand looks better because it's more together. I think it'll really help you. Like one way that would help this is there are a lot of medicine ball videos on YouTube and how to use them. And if you practice with a medicine ball, first get the muscle memory of how to shift your weight and use power from your core. It'll help a lot. All right, so there's my short analysis of what I see, and yeah, video's almost over too. So thanks for commenting on my channel. I hope people enjoyed this, and it helps other people as well. Don't forget, if you guys liked it, to like and subscribe, and let me know what you guys want to see in the future regarding tennis, regarding whatever. I have so many hobbies. I'm going to be posting more videos of what I like to do. I mean, tennis isn't really a hobby. Tennis is like more of my profession, but we will see. Thank you guys. Peace out.